stereo. Don't compare us to anything, this a different scenario. We break records while we pushing the culture forward. Great music and big vibes right in that order. Intellectually petty radio on the stereo. Don't compare us to anything, this a different scenario. We break records while we pushing the culture forward. Great music and big vibes right in that order.
And you are now tuned into another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio, brought to you by M3S3 Clothing, Men Make Moves and Suckers Stand Still, and as always, on the mighty Nerd DJs Radio Network. Y'all already know, man, we only rock with legends around here, and today is absolutely no exception. We got the world-class superstar in the making, super femme DJ. I don't know what's the adequate term for a female DJ. I'll just say greatness. We got DJ Tay Made in the building. How you doing, Queen?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. How's your family?
They're great, actually.
Oh, that's good. Oh man, those
Yeah,
pictures
I'm
are
about to have
dope.
a Thank you. They're a little, promiscuous. I like little things like that.
A little freaky diggy, but it's cool.
Little
Like,
girly.
no. Actually, those are really. I'm kind of into art, so yeah,
Okay, yeah. I thought it
yeah,
was sweet. Just like a
yeah.
little silhouette.
Yeah, it's like it's not over the top. It's very classy, but there's a hint of sexy to it.
Thank you. You know what's funny? Before I saw these, I wanted to like pose myself. And then I saw these online. I was like, oh, never mind. I don't have to do all that.
Although I'm sure somebody in your world was a little disappointed.
Sure, but it's all right.
So how did you get into DJing?
Wow. So my family on my mom's side, they've contributed a lot to music in general. So I was just always around and being in studios and things. So I always had like this huge love for music. I used to literally be in my bedroom when I was younger, writing songs, lyrics, and all, things like that. Or I'd think of a beat in my head and I would record myself humming it so I wouldn't forget it or anything like that. So I've just always love music. I used to, burn CDs for people, have them pay me.
Oh man, I remember the
You remember?
LimeWire
I was about to say,
days.
you remember those days? That
Oh
was the
god.
best, though. People
Oh
would
my god.
write me a list. I would write the names of the songs and what track it was. It was so professionally done.
So how did that go from you doing that to wanting to get behind two turntables? Are there even
Yeah, that
turntables
wasn't the
nowadays?
plan. N- I mean, there are turntables.
Okay, I'm an old fat dude in this basement. I
Yeah,
don't know.
there are turntables, but I feel like that's more so. I don't want to say. I don't
It's
want to
for
say
old
old
people.
heads. I was about to say the old heads. I didn't want to say that, but
I'm
no,
very
people do
familiar.
use them though. People use them still a lot. I'm cracking up.
I have a mirror, so I know I'm an old head. It's okay.
I'm a lot older than I look though, too. So
Okay, you're not an old head.
I'm not though.
Maybe
Thank
to
you.
some
Thank you for saying
kindergartner.
that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. That made me feel good. Thank you. That made me
Okay,
feel
so
great.
I'm sorry, I kind of interrupted. Okay, so how do you go from loving music, doing CDs for people to actually controlling the party?
Right. So I knew I wanted to do something. I didn't know exactly what when I was in college. I went to college for basketball, but my classes that I took, I was literally making music videos. They would let me engineer a lot of things at school. So I knew I wanted to do something, but I didn't know what. I always thought I wanted to maybe produce things, and then one of my best friends started DJing, and one day she had to go somewhere and was like, I need you to change the song. And I was like, oh, all right. So I kind of had to figure out what to do. Then it got real fun. And then me and her started tag teaming stuff. And then I was just DJing a lot of events, but I wasn't even telling people I was a DJ because I wanted to be like on point, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
I told my uncle he used to DJ. He gave me his equipment. I was at home for about a year, just practicing, playing around, doing events. People didn't even know that I was even DJing at the time. Like I did an event, this festival for um I believe it was for Peasy, and it was just a lot of stuff going on, and I wasn't even technically a DJ yet. So once I was comfortable being on stage and everything, then it was a wrap after that.
Yo, where you from?
Canton, Canton, Michigan.
I don't think I've ever met another person from Canton.
Really? It's not
Yeah,
even that far.
I, well, it's like some places Detroiters don't typically
I
go.
just don't go. I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like
Yeah, I
it's
feel you.
like driving to France or
I
something.
feel you.
Like,
I know. It's funny because when I was at high school though in Canton, like everybody from Detroit started moving out there. They all went to my school.
wow.
So
And I'm sorry, I forgot to say Happy
yeah,
313 Day.
I was thinking that too. Yes. Happy
Shout out to
313 day,
Detroit.
everybody.
What up, though? Um, okay,
What's
so
up?
what was the first party you got booked as a DJ?
The first party I got booked. Oh my gosh. That's a great question. I want to say, I think honestly, it was at Club Blue. And then after that, they had me, that was my very first weekly when I first started DJing. I was at Club Blue every single Friday night. It was my very first New Year's party I did there. So that was a really great gig to start off for sure.
You're an attractive woman. How do you deal with
Thank you.
drunk niggas trying to hit on you
Oh
during your set?
man. Yeah, it's actually really annoying. I've learned. So I feel like I'm like smile all the time and play around. So I feel like I just look inviting so people think that they can approach me. So I've had to kind of, you gotta change your approach sometimes. You gotta stand like don't mess with me. Or sometimes if you see someone too drunk, you just have to ignore them.
No,
You know,
I
don't
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 have that
smile.
experience though.
Don't look right. I'm like,
You like
you know
you
how it
know? No, I
goes.
don't know.
Don't you can't be smiling too hard in their face, but
Really?
sometimes I do have to just tell them, excuse me, I'm working.
So do you have to have like a guy with you for those times?
No, but a lot of the places I'm at, there's a security guard literally
Okay.
3 steps away most times. So that usually keeps people away
Give,
sometimes.
give me three songs that will get damn near any party lit.
Any party lit, anything with Future for sure. March Madness, any Jeezy.
Jeezy, for
Um,
real?
oh, Jeezy for sure. Jeezy was never gone anywhere. And then me personally, I love playing Sada Baby. All his songs are hype. Everybody loves them. Everybody knows them. As soon as I play them, everybody goes crazy.
Okay, because I haven't been to a club in
Okay.
a month of Sundays, let's put it that way. But when I see pictures of the club
A month.
nowadays,
That's like 4 weeks.
I'm okay. I'm
I
lying.
haven't been to the club in a month.
I ain't been to the club in decades. But when I see pictures of the club nowadays,
Yeah.
is everybody has a section, but nobody's doing
Right.
anything. It's like when I was in sixth grade,
It's a
everybody stood
look,
on one
yeah, for
side.
them. Yep.
Is that
I,
disappointing?
it is. I feel like for a lot of people, it's a look and they just want the section. A lot of people, they don't dance on people anymore. I'm not mad at that though, honestly. I never danced on guys in the club. They always take it to the extreme, so we dance on our girls and that just is what it is.
Like I'm not about to spend. In the club costs $50, hundred
Oh, I
dollars to
know.
get in. I'm
Shoot,
not spending that to
it's
watch
almost
a
fifty
bunch of
dollars
women
for a
dance on each
shot.
other. I don't
Yeah,
want to
that's
do
true.
that.
That's true.
I guess back in my day, I think it was equally freaky
Yeah.
if it was that type of club. And some
But that's
clubs
what
were a little bit more conservative.
Yeah, but it took you back to like basement parties and things like that. People actually used to
Yeah.
dance and have fun, and they don't do that anymore. I feel like it's more so a fashion show, or they just want to go get drunk.
Yeah. It's like an
I really,
Instagram party.
yeah, yeah.
All right. So you do events too?
Oh yeah.
What's the biggest event you've done?
Recently, like biggest as far as amount of people, or just big to me.
Big to you.
I did an event for the Pistons home opener this year. for the very first game. So that was exciting because I haven't done any work with the Pistons or anything like that yet. So that was fun for me. That was really exciting. Now I know the lay of the land. So
That's dope.
yeah,
Did you meet Mason?
no,
Oh my God, that guy like raised me and shit every
no,
morning for
really,
school. Every morning for school. First thing you listen to was
yep,
Mason in the morning on
yep,
WJLB. That shit was,
yep.
oh my
I didn't.
God.
I never met him. I did used to my mom was in radio when I was growing up. So I used to literally go to all the like concerts and just be able to sit in there and listen to all those people. So
What your mother
yeah,
do?
I remember all them. I don't know her exact title, but she did literally all the events. So like any concerts that were downtown or um basically so 107.5 back when it was 105.9, that's when she worked there.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
pretty dope. All right.
Yeah.
Can you share a bit about your creative process when curating a DJ set for a Detroit audience?
Yeah. So for me, it just depends. As long as I know the general audience, um, which also is why I'm glad I'm, in my 30s, because
Really?
I know, yeah, I know a lot of music. So a lot of things, people don't think about or songs that people have forgotten about or anything like that. I remember them all. I used to burn, I used to make all those CDs. So I remember a bunch of things. So I'm always trying to play things that people love, play things people forgot, but everything I play is a dope song.
Does techno and electronica music still do it for clubs?
Yeah, I'm more in the house rather than the full blown tech. I love house music. I love playing like house with rap, pop, R&B, Afro beats, all of that.
Yo, they used to have a house club downtown. It's
What was
like
it called?
I can't remember the name of it, but it was like two levels. Oh my
Okay,
God. And I was not
they
like a
went
house
crazy.
person. That place was lit.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
Grimiest place you've played.
the grimiest.
Yes.
I try to stay away from the grimy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very selective,
Okay.
I don't go too crazy in the trenches. Honestly, I don't even remember what it's called. It was a hookah lounge. I DJ'd maybe like when I first started DJing. Um, it was just in an area I probably didn't need to be in. especially my ass. I'm a woman. I'm by myself. It's late. I'm lugging all this stuff. It was early in my career, so I didn't,
Oh,
I
please
wasn't
tell me you're not going by yourself now.
sometimes, but I don't come back by my like. I'm good. I'm
I
good.
got you. I
I'm
got you.
safe. I'm safe.
Okay. Yeah.
Trust me, I'm safe.
Yeah. Well, I need to hear that, you know. And I have
Yeah.
daughters. Yeah. I
Okay.
have daughters your age.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm always my dad. My dad does not play that. I keep my head on a swivel.
Oh my,
Walk up on me if you want to.
I'm not mad at
It'll be a
that.
problem.
This is as it should be.
Yeah, it'll
You
be
gotta
an
let the
entire
wait.
problem.
Wait, I got actual questions too. How has the Detroit music scene evolved during your career? And what trends do you see shaping the future?
Shaping the future. Okay, let's go back to the first question.
Okay.
What was the first question?
How has the Detroit music scene evolved during your career?
Oh, we're taking off. I mean, if you think about it, Detroit, we were already, there, but we're taking off. Like everybody respects us now. Every artist, every state, you have to respect what we're doing. And then a lot of people I've been noticing, they're actually trying to, I don't want to say they're trying to steal our sound, but some of it does sound familiar. That's how I know they like what we're doing out here, you know?
I have a big complaint about that I have repeated a million times. But
What?
niggas in Detroit too free with the sound. They're giving it away too much.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I don't like that shit at all.
Yeah.
Like
We have a specific sound and I know. So as soon as I hear somebody else that has it, it's like, oh no, they shouldn't have who gave them that beat? you know? Like it doesn't even go with what they're doing, but
yeah, there's
some
several
people don't even
layers
notice
about that
stuff like
shit.
that.
You know, like me personally, like what Atlanta did
Yeah.
is everything was off the same tree. Whether y'all knew each other or not,
Yeah.
You know, y'all did interviews at home first. Y'all helped
Yeah.
build up other parts of hip hop.
Yeah.
In Detroit, it's like, bruh, like it's a lot of people doing podcasts there. Y'all should go to first.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about no jumper or whoever the fuck has got a name. Salute to them for putting in the work,
Yeah.
but you should be building hometown entities so when your career is
I
down,
agree.
you can go back to that podcast you helped build up
Yeah, I
and get a
agree.
little boost.
Yep.
They don't be thinking long
Like
term though.
take care of your hometown, home base
Oh
first.
my God. What's next up for you?
Next up, I mean, I have a lot of gigs going on. I have a couple things. I can't talk about them right now, but doing some really cool mixes and things for a couple people for their shows. And I have my weekly gigs every week. I got something going on with CBS.
Like the CBS?
CBS News. It's
Yeah.
just it's just a highlight for International Women's Month. So they've been coming to my gigs. The last couple of my gigs, just getting footage and interviewing me and things like that. I'm doing something this weekend with the Pure Heart Foundation. They're this big organization foundation, and they help children whose parents are incarcerated. So
Yo,
keep
that's
them keep
dope.
them busy, keep them doing things. So we're doing an event this Saturday. So I believe CBS is gonna come out and check me out there as well.
You just saying that like that's not the big ass deal.
Oh no, no, it is. It is. No, it's a huge deal.
And
It's a
happy
huge deal.
happy Women's Month.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
But CBS?
I know.
That's that damn. You get an
And
autograph.
I used to work for CBS Radio. Literally right before the pandemic. As soon as it started, that was a wrap. After that, they got rid of our whole department. But I worked for them for about 6.5 years doing events. It's a sports station for 97.1 the ticket. So
Uh-huh.
I just helped work all the, Red Wings, Lions, Tigers, Pistons games and things like that. So that was really fun. I kind of miss radio, honestly.
Damn, that's like so your resume is the shit, basically.
Oh yeah, it really is. Cause I even moved to Texas for a year. I lived in
I'm
Dallas.
sorry. I'm sorry. Texas is trash. I'm sorry.
I came back. I only stayed for a year. I only stayed for a year. I don't think it's trash. Some people love it, some people hate it. I will say threw me off, was in a relationship, didn't know the laws, right? I just moved.
Hmm.
Got in a relationship. We ended up living together. Then didn't want to be together anymore. And I was told by the police that, well, technically you guys are considered married because you have lived together for a certain amount of months. And it was this whole thing, and I was pissed. So I had to get all my mail out. And it was just like this whole weird thing. And I was like, forget Texas. They're not about to change my life like that. That's insane. I was technically married because I lived in the same household. No,
He
I
was a
did not
common
like that at
he
all.
was a common law wife.
Yeah, it was weird. I did not like that. I
That
didn't
shit
even
usually takes
realize.
way longer than months though.
No, they said, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they said 6 months or so, but I was there for a year. So I guess however long I was there, they said it was activated.
What's the scene culturally? How's the diversity in the clubs now?
Um, it's very diverse when a party is curated around that, if that makes sense.
Okay.
It depends how it's promoted and where the actual party is, right? Some places are specifically all hood music, or but then you may go to another spot and it's going to be a very mixed crowd. They're going to play, yes, all the rap music, but they're also going to throw in house in there. They're going to throw in all types of throwback 90s, pop or whatever that we used to love. So it makes a good mixture, and everybody feels comfortable and is having fun, and everybody likes all the every genre rather than it just being one specific genre of music.
Okay.
I
What's your
don't like playing one thing. I get really sick of getting stuck. I don't ever want to get stuck in one realm. So I
I feel
make
you on that.
sure, yeah, I can't.
Do you have a guilty pleasure musically that most people wouldn't think? Oh, she listens to this song.
So I like a lot of like throwback Jay-Z, Fabulous. Um, I play things like that I feel
Mhm.
like a lot of people don't think I would play. And not just the normal like radio. So like I play the stuff that you would know if you know that artist type of
B-side
thing.
shit.
Yeah, like you're not just listening to the radio. You know them. So
Like there's some Guns N' Roses songs I like.
oh yeah, for sure.
Some Nirvana shit that I like. It's
I like
actually
that Daft Punk. I like them.
I'm not familiar with them. I've
Yep,
heard the
they have
name,
some
but I've
good
never
stuff.
listened to the
Yeah.
music.
Okay. Yep,
But
they have some
Nirvana,
really good stuff. Nirvana.
Nirvana, I fucks with them. Like
I
they are.
hate when I wear a band. I'll wear t-shirts. I have all these t-shirts with bands on them, and I'll go and somebody will try to pop quiz me. They be like, you don't know that band?" I'll be, "Yes, I do." They're like, "Name 3 songs right now." Never mind. Never mind.
I
You got me.
I seen a clip of Wallow. You know Wallow and Gilly. They be doing the clip where
Yeah, I love
they
them. They're
driving in the
hilarious.
car, and Wallow was always singing a song where
Okay.
he was singing a Red Hot Chili Peppers song,
Oh yeah.
and Gilly was clowning him, and Gilly got flamed in the
Yep.
comments like, "Bruh,
You don't know
you don't know them." And I was one of those people like, "Are you kidding me? Not
that?
the Chili
Yeah.
Peppers, bruh. They different.
Yep.
Like move on to somebody else. I can
Right.
understand some, but no, bruh, not the Chili
Like not
Peppers.
them. Yeah, I
No,
listen to everybody. I literally, I don't know. Only thing I don't listen to for real, like I don't like heavy metal. Like I don't know if people still listen to that. I don't necessarily like country, but there's some country songs I like. I like really really enjoy. So it just depends. I'm not gonna
yeah.
play them, but if I'm at home in the shower,
Why not?
I might have like a little sing along. You know.
Like some of those country songs ain't nothing but hip hop
Yeah, oh yeah, some
with a
of them for
twang.
sure. Yeah,
Actually, a lot of them because they be
yeah,
talking some shit.
yeah.
They be
Same
killing.
thing. Same thing with Indian music. One of my best friends is Indian, right?
Uh,
And I remember listening to a bunch of songs that her and her family listened to. It was literally every rap beat. I'm talking like Jay-Z, right? Throw any Jay-Z song, it would be his beat, but then they would just sing over it. However, I'm like, oh, they like what we listen to.
they all.
Well, even,
Let me shut up.
no, I want to hear it. What?
They love our culture. They just hate us.
I agree.
So I'm not surprised. Although there are some Bollywood, I think that's what they call it, Bollywood movies I've rocked to.
Yeah.
I've watched and thought, okay, yeah, this is pretty dope.
Yeah.
I think every culture has its pluses and minuses.
I agree.
You know, um, what do you not like about DJing?
What don't I like? I mean, I could get a couple more hours of sleep at night, but other than that, I don't know. There's nothing I don't really like. The more and more I DJ,
Hmm.
I'm learning things like how you mentioned, people coming up to me and things like that. At first I probably like a year or so ago, I may have said just how people feel like they can approach me because I am a woman and I DJ, because they do approach men differently.
Hmm.
But I know how to handle people now, so I'm not. That's not even. It doesn't even phase me.
Do you get women coming up to you
Oh yeah,
and not
all the
trying to hit
time.
on you or anything, but just to, hey, how
All
did you
all
get?
the all the time. They commend me. Tell me they love seeing a woman DJ. They will ask me how I got into it. A lot of people ask me just for my business card so I can DJ a party. For them. A lot of That's the thing. I've met so many people DJing. It's literally one of the best networking tools ever. Like I just meet so many different people from everywhere, and a lot of people just approach you because they're interested in what you do and what you're playing or want to know your story. So I meet a lot of random people that way. It's great.
Okay, so there's trick DJs, there is mixed DJs,
Hmm.
and there's another one I can't remember the category. But what would you kind of like? Do you fit in a certain category? I guess that's what my question is.
I hope not because I don't want to be in anybody's category. But I'm not. I don't go off and just scratch every song. I don't do that. I like to blend my songs, make them sound good, maybe put another beat over another track, something like that. Just make it real fun and things like that. I don't scratch too much though. No.
What DJs do you look up to, and you like, man, this motherfucker is dope?
Um, there's actually a lot. There's a lot in the city. I just know almost every DJ in the city. I'm very proud of our city. They're very dope. I love going out of state and watching other DJs
Mm-hmm.
just because it gives you a different, I don't know, it like lights a fire in me, if that makes sense. You hear and see something else rather than where you are all the time. So that's why I kind of said like I don't want to be necessarily in a category because I really, 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 I don't want somebody like, oh, she only plays this or she only plays that. That's why on my Instagram I put open format just so people know I play everything and I can cater to any audience. I've DJ'd a party for an Arabic family before, so
Really?
yeah, and they want to hear all Arabic music. So now I have a great Arabic catalog, you know. So it's
How you
really
know what
just
to play though?
there. After a while, you just like I hear a lot of things. I'm around many different people. So and I'm from Canton, so like so I just like to keep everything very broad. I want to know, I want to know all the Spanish music and, the Arabic music and all of that. I want all categories on Latina music just so I don't want to be stuck in a bubble ever,
See, like, and
ever.
that's the difference between our generations. When I was growing up, like Detroit was 99% black people.
Yeah.
So I don't care who showed up in the club, you're gonna hear this work from Detroit.
Oh, yeah.
It's not gonna
Yeah.
be, oh
Yeah, for
well, this
sure.
is so and so night or no, bruh. This our
Yeah.
night every night.
Yeah.
Which was a good thing as far as empowering for our community, but as far as reaching out past the community, it had its limitations.
Right. Okay. I could see that for sure.
All right, so you gotta pick one DJ to do a party for you to save your life. Who you picking?
That's from here. I'm
No,
picking K.
no,
Oh,
anybody.
I'm picking K Dirty.
Who's K Dirty?
That's one of my best friends. She's a DJ. She's cold. That's the one who I said was DJing
Uh-huh.
and had me help her with some events, and then we just started tag teaming everything.
That's
That's who I choose.
wow. Good luck. I don't know. I've never heard K Dirty. I had to check her out. No
Good
disrespect, K
luck.
Dirty.
Good
No
luck.
disrespect to K Dirty, but I'm
You have one in mind?
uh
I feel like you have a DJ in mind.
Kid Capri.
Okay.
Or my cousin has been DJing for like 3 decades, and
Okay.
dude really knows how to read a room.
Okay.
But I've never seen Kid Capri live, but I've
Okay.
seen him doing live on the internet at different functions,
Yeah, I've seen that too, yo.
and your
He used to go
man
live a lot, especially during the
knows
pandemic.
how to work a
Yeah.
room.
There's a lot of great DJs I've actually been stumbling upon, and
Mm-hmm.
I just save their stuff so I can go back and look at them later. Even random, I don't know her name. She's not from here. She lives somewhere else, but she's a more well-known DJ. I
Mm-hmm.
used to think, right, because I'm a woman, right? So like, oh, what happens if I get married and get pregnant? Do I have to stop DJing? I just feel like these are things I've thought of just because I'm a woman.
That's a
Like,
good
dang.
question, though.
And so I don't know. It was really actually giving me anxiety. I'm like, do I have to stop DJing or, because if like let's say you go to the club pregnant. Oh, people are talking about you, right? But if you're getting paid, are they going to talk about you? So there's this DJ, and she's a woman, and she DJ'd throughout her whole 9 months, pregnant, looked super cute. She was getting booked, posting pictures, had her belly out, and it didn't slow her down at all. And after she had a baby, she's just keeping it going. I'm like, wow, okay.
You gotta have a special type of cat to marry you.
I was literally going to say that. So I guess it really, and that's another hard part, just
Um,
having to be out late
And that's
sometimes.
it. Is the time frame because that's not too many dudes is okay with their woman coming in the house at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. But if you're working, right? Like
That's
legitly working, not saying, oh, I'm working, but if you're legitly working, like you can see my hours on the flyer. So I'm not lying type of thing. But I don't know. You
I
have to
mean,
be with somebody that's
yeah,
secure enough with themselves,
because
which is hard to find.
yeah, like I know you're at the club,
Yeah. Oh, for
and
sure.
I feel some type of way,
Yeah.
and I got to work in the morning, so I
I
can't be
can't
up all
go.
night. Yeah, I can't go every night, and I can't be up, and then I got to watch the kid.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah, you definitely got to have somebody whose career probably is conducive to yours.
Right. Exactly.
I don't know if and I'm not saying it wouldn't happen, it wouldn't work, but somebody who has like a regular 9 to 5 would probably find it more challenging than, let's say, somebody who directs movies.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. And a lot of people, they don't get it. My schedule is all over the place. Sometimes I won't have anything to do in the morning, but then I'll have something to do at 5 o'clock, and then I'll have something to do at midnight. And some people just don't understand that. Your schedule, they don't like it, or they get jealous of it, or whatever the case.
or
I've
you got
dealt
that
I've
nigga with
dealt with it
nothing to do.
all. Yeah, yeah. Or you got who wants to come to all your stuff, and you're like, no.
So you've had that, the extra clingy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to bring back the
I've
memories.
had. I'm like, yeah. Yes, I have. Yes, yes. And I'm very weird about. I've always been super weird about just being out in public with people. That I'm dating.
Really?
If I'm not dating you, you can walk all next to me all you want. But if we're not, it just depends how serious it is. I'm just, if I don't think you're about to be around for a long time, I know too many people to just be seen with different people. I don't like that.
That's
I
why
don't
you
know. I'm
moved to
weird.
Texas, huh?
That's why I moved to Texas. You see how that worked out. So I can't. I brought my ass right back. So
So
I brought
so
my ass right back.
how did you run into Mikey?
Mikey, his assistant, actually put him in touch with me
Mm.
for the Lions draft weekend to work some events, and then after that, we met because I DJ'd an event with Canna Babe at Club Blue a few weeks ago, and that's where I met him officially, like face to face, rather than just talking on, whatever, on Instagram. And then after that, I was on his podcast, and yeah, good dude.
You've got the guy in your corner.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, he's
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
he's
Mikey
golden.
he's the goat out here.
Yeah,
Wait a minute. So you got any
definitely.
draft party things lined up? Because I didn't get no invites, Mikey. Wherever the fuck you at, bro.
I don't have anything locked in yet, so I will update you. We have some things in the works though.
My bedtime is a little early, but I can pop out a little bit.
Okay.
I've been outside a
You
little
can
bit
come
this
to
year.
like the 6 o'clock.
Oh, wow, that was disrespectful.
Like 6 to 10.
Wow.
I figured you won't want to be out past 10 p.m.
Wow. I got to be back to the nursing home.
Since you don't go out. You like, they lock the doors at 10.
Right.
I'm not calling you old. I'm not. I am not. FYI, just to throw that out there. That is all you.
You have not technically said it.
I wouldn't dare. No.
Oh my God. I don't mind. You know what? It's better than the alternative. Because the older you get, the more people you know downstairs.
Not downstairs.
well, I don't know how you want to call it, but that are no longer with us. That you
No,
say.
that was good. That was just funny. That was a very sweet way to say that.
So, what do you want your DJ legacy to be?
I just want to be known for just being sweet, playing the best music, like just getting people. I like to make people feel good personally, even if I'm not DJing.
Hmm.
I get real pissed if like I'm the person if I just feel like I'm nice to everybody. So if I say hi to you and I don't get a genuine hello back, I'm mad and I probably won't say hi to you ever again. I am that person because it's like genuine, you know.
Although I quite understand that, I'm just a petty
No, for
individual.
real. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Yeah. So if I when I see you out when I speak, oh,
Yeah. And
oh, because we will have a problem. But yeah, I just want to make people feel good and people remember to feel, the love of music again, in a sense. I just love music. Even I know a lot of DJs are like, when I'm at home, I don't listen to music. I do not stop listening to music. I'm always listening to music every day, all day long. So I literally go to bed and I will wake up out of the middle of my sleep because I'm thinking of two songs that sound sweet together. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, and then I'll wake up and I don't want to forget it. So I have a whole note section of just random, random songs and blends that I think go good together. Now I go back to sleep. I might think of something else while I'm sleeping, wake up. Oh, let me write it. And then, so I feel like I'm asleep, but I'm not always asleep, if
That's
that
cra-
makes sense.
What's the craziest blend you've put together that you
Hmm.
thought was just phenomenal?
Honestly, a lot. I personally though, like just like on some like chill R&B stuff, like if I'm doing brunch, I love playing Maya's Fallen song.
Hmm.
Um the original, I love playing the original song to that. The Can't Keep Running
Yeah,
Away. That I don't know why I love that song. Like, and I know it's like old school, but I love it. And it just I don't know. I just like playing that and blending that in with her. It sounds beautiful to me.
matter of fact,
That's I don't think that's my favorite. There's so many, but that's just one off bat that
I'm
just
trying to
pops in
think.
my head.
Didn't Dilla do that song?
Mm,
I'm pretty sure. Yo, I went to a Dilla Day event 2 weeks ago. I think it was.
okay, how was that?
My God, that shit, like it brought back hip hop for me.
Okay,
Like it was just it was, first off, it was a hole in the wall. Secondly, my guy DJ Los was there, and if
oh,
DJ
okay,
Los,
I know
yeah,
Los.
is if Los, I went to high school with that guy.
Oh, okay.
If he is DJing, it is pure hip hop,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
they were like playing instrumentals literally, and all you seeing was
Okay.
people in the crowd.
The bob in the head,
Yeah,
really?
it was
Okay,
like all they was missing was backpacks. It was
okay,
just, it was a pure, like, if you were into hip
okay.
hop, it was one of
Yeah.
those nights you just won't forget.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah, it was
I
like
like stuff like that.
Dilla just does something to people.
Where
Like,
was that
oh my God.
at? Was it downtown?
I'd never been to this place. It
Okay.
was, I'd never heard of this place, never been to
Okay.
this
Okay.
place,
Okay.
and it
Okay.
was in one of those neighborhoods where I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I should be here. But when you walked in,
That's when I pay to park.
there was no pay to park.
Oh, okay. I'm like when I feel like that, that's when I be like, yeah, I don't care how much
Yeah,
it is. Here you go.
I'm pretty sure I parked in somebody's backyard.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got
Yeah,
you. I got you. Okay.
yeah, it was that type of joint.
Okay.
But when you walked in, like people from Ann Arbor to
Oh,
wherever.
everywhere. Real
Yeah,
hip hop fans.
it was a real, there was art being sold. It was just a real celebration of the brother, and I thought that was just a really
That's
dope
fun. I
thing.
love that.
Yeah. Do you think the DJ will be here in another 50 years?
I think so. I think so. I will say it's different though now that everybody's worried about streams and they're not necessarily like artists aren't necessarily having DJs break the records anymore, if that makes sense. You know,
Yeah.
how they used to, the DJ used to be the one breaking all the records. Now they're making TikToks from them or whatever, putting them out on Spotify and all those other outlets, and they're all getting streamed. So they're worried about the numbers and the streams and everything like that. So it's a little different. I feel like eventually they may try to weed us out, but by then I'll be a good 80, 90 years old and I won't even care. So, more hope to the future, but hey, they're on their own with that.
I will say I have the honor of being invited to a couple of DJ conference calls, and they still hold a lot of weight, which is a
Okay.
good thing.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
and I mean like some of these like there's a couple that I mean are pretty big, and it's just it's a beautiful thing to see people
Yeah.
excited to
About what
break
they're
their music.
doing.
Yeah, because it's like I don't know. I see that nobody writes a song anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, and then they wonder why nobody remembers their song in a month. Like, and I'm not knocking it.
No,
Like
no, I get it though. I get it.
okay, yeah, I am. I'm
Just
not gonna lie.
the creativity of it all is losing its way a little.
A lot. Like if you make a
Yeah.
song in 10 minutes, how long do you think it's gonna last?
Right. Yeah, I get it.
You know.
You know what I'm sick of? And I hope nobody from like Jersey or wherever, I don't know. I don't even know where it's from, but so I love Just Wanna Rock, right?
Mhm.
Uzi. Everybody's using that beat and it is driving me insane. Insane. If one more person has a song with that beat, so everybody can do this, like it's driving me nuts. Nuts.
Oh, what is He's got a song with Scarlett too.
You said with
Uh,
Charlotte?
huh?
With who?
Scarlett.
Um,
Oh, you don't know Scarlett?
is it one of those beats? No, I
She
do, but
she's kind of got it's in that vein.
okay.
And what's the brother from? It's a young cat from I think it's New Orleans. I can't remember his name. Song is so fucking dope. I'm a real Scarlett fan though.
Okay.
Like I think that she is the essence of hip hop
Okay.
because she talks about like she's had such a at times a horrible life.
Hmm.
And pain is powerful,
Yeah.
and she's got
So
so
is
much.
happiness.
It is, but nobody, happiness doesn't sell like pain does,
Yeah. Yeah, I
and
agree.
she's like a female DMX, and I'm giving her the highest compliment when I say that. Like she really is a dope artist. Is there anybody that you just connect with artist wise?
Artist wise, that I've met or just playing,
Not even that you met, but just musically, you just whatever they're doing, it resonates with you in a different space than everybody else.
honestly, I feel like I'm so stuck in, again, I'm not taking anything away from anybody new,
Hmm.
but I am so in love with just how some things were. So I still love like the 2000s, like the earlier. There's. I was just having a conversation with somebody like 3 days ago, and we were just saying how we wish songs still felt like that, if that makes sense. And that's why we still play a lot of like the songs that never die. If that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like some people put out music, and it's a hit for 6 months maybe,
if that.
if that, exactly, and that's like tops. But there's so many songs from the earlier 2000s that they just won't die. They just will never die. I can play it tomorrow and people will still go crazy.
Yeah.
So again, not trying to take anything away from anybody now, but I still play Janet Jackson songs and they sound so good.
Oh my
And then
god.
when you blend it with something else, or blend Janet with a beat that's more popular, right?
Uh huh.
People just want to hear the beat. So okay, if there's a newer song out, you blend it, but I want to hear what she's saying because
Because
it
Janet was
actually
saying
means
shit.
something. Yeah,
She
she
was
was
talking
saying
that
some
shit.
stuff. Yeah, she was
Yeah.
talking that shit. And so, and mind you, my mom used to have me in the car singing Janet. I know every Janet song like crazy. It was insane, but yeah, so that's I don't know.
I've been
That's where
on
I
my
stand
Anita
on it.
Baker kick the last
Oh,
couple
I
of weeks.
love Anita.
Oh my God. Rapture is such sonic perfection.
Yeah.
I mean, I be in the car belting my polo heart out too. Oh, sweet love. Oh, I know people be looking at me like, oh, this
Yeah,
is.
and I love mixing Anita with beats like rap beats and things like that.
Really?
And yeah,
I need to hear this one.
it's well, a lot of people are doing that. What's the main one everybody's doing? They'll do Sweet Love with the Jeezy beat. And it's hard that I'm right now. Should right like
No, I've never heard that.
it, but it sounds. I'm gonna find some and send them to you. But it sounds so sweet, and I love it. But
Oh,
it's still I still like that they have the real music, but then blend it with you know some other things. Like be creative about it. So I like
oh
that.
my God. Yeah, I just, and it's like I guess I feel be nostalgic or some shit. But I appreciate when people do shit like that. Like
Yeah,
I think it's the dopest thing ever to
yeah, it
take
is.
some, like I've heard people mix a country song
Okay.
with like house music,
Yeah.
and the shit works.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
To me that is the essence of DJing.
Yeah.
That you can hear something so completely opposite
Yeah.
and be like, I think that'll work.
Yeah. I just did
How
that last night with the Tyler Water song. I mixed that with some house music yesterday. That sounded great. Just you could just do so much. It's fun to just be creative and kind of figure out what sounds good.
how often do you practice?
I try to practice a couple times a week. I have my whole little room over there. So if I'm at home and I don't have a gig, I'm always going in there and trying to make little mixes and things like that.
I wouldn't call them a little mix.
Well, and trying to make mixes.
Yeah, don't put yourself down. People be
I
like,
guess that I use the word little a lot, and it's not like I know people take it as a downplay, but yeah, I gotta stop doing that. But no, but yeah, I make mixes and things like that. So that's why I have that room set up, and I go in there, I'll practice, download some music, I'll get excited, and I'll just start messing around in there. It's fun.
so what do you use?
Serato,
Really?
yes.
Oh my God, that's way beyond my technological abilities. I can barely work the StreamYard. I'll
I
be fucking
love
that up
I love
sometime.
Serato. I have so much stuff in it. I don't even like I bought a whole bunch of equipment so I can start producing music, things like
Hmm.
that. So I haven't fully tapped into that, but I'm going to.
So you
I
want
just
to
I just want to
produce?
do it all. I want to do everything. I want to do as much as I can while I can.
What would any particular genre, or you again just kind of whatever comes to mind you want to
No,
produce?
honestly, my brain is weird. Like I said, like when I was younger, these random, I would just make up songs. I would just make up words to a song, and then a beat would just come to my head, and I would literally just think of a sweet beat in my head, and I don't know how to play instruments, so I wish back then I would have just tried to play it, but I couldn't. So I used to just hum it, and I would just hum the beat so I wouldn't forget it and record it on my phone. So then when I wanted to go back, I could remember the beat, and then I would finish the lyrics to whatever song I was writing, and then I would be in my room just singing. I'd have the first verse, the chorus, the hook. But I was like, I don't know who I think I am, but I just found my little book too, my big book. I just found my book with all my with all my lyrics in it. So I was cracking up at myself.
Yo, what
I wrote
college did you go to?
Detroit Mercy. Well, I went to Schoolcraft College my first 2 years, and then I
Oh,
went to Detroit Mercy
oh,
because I played basketball. So
you fancy.
yeah, they took care of my education.
That's, man, that place is not cheap.
UD.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, not at all. Not
not
at
at all.
all. Good thing I was good at basketball.
Really? Like,
Oh,
so
I was really good.
What? Why didn't you go to like to the WNBA or something?
Two reasons. One, my last year of college, I don't know, I just felt like and not to put it on anybody else, but they did. My college coach was awful. And she kind of ruined my last couple of months being a college athlete. She just ruined it. And then also after that, I got a couple jobs and I was making what I would be making playing overseas. So I just figured,
You was doing all right.
yeah, I was good. That's when I started working for the sports radio station.
Oh yeah.
And then I was a school teacher. I was a kindergarten teacher for like 6 years. So I
Really?
was just,
Oh, that's just, oh, God bless your soul.
yeah. Oh man, it was crazy.
Yeah, I don't like kids all like that.
Yeah, I love kids. I just, it was more so the parents, honestly, than the kids that were more challenging. That was a nice word. Yeah. The parents were way more challenging than the children.
So, what were you
Way
teaching in
more.
Canton, or you were in Detroit?
Oh, I was everywhere. I was in Detroit, um, at Clark Academy. That's on Puritan and the Lodge. It's closed now, I believe. Um,
Oh, you was on
I
PA. Ooh, boy.
I was in, I don't even know the name of it. It's some bougie suburb. I don't know, in Michigan. I taught when I was in Texas. I taught in Irving at Primrose, Las Colinas. So, yeah, I've taught for a while, but I'm over it. I couldn't take it anymore. I just couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. I was too good at my job, and they took advantage for sure.
They often do. Like the better you are, the
Yeah,
more they make you
yeah,
do,
yep.
and the
They
less
don't
they
want to
pay you.
pay. I was literally writing lesson plans for every age group, every class. It was insane. They gave me a really petty raise, so I was over
Yeah,
them.
I be telling them, I know I don't want to learn that shit. Nope.
No, nope, not at
I'm
all.
cool in my ignorance.
I'm
You go teach
You're like,
somebody
I'm
else.
good. I'm all
I'm
set. Thanks.
good. I know how this shit goes. I'm cool. You know, and I be seeing the younger, oh, I want to learn that. Enjoy, because you'll be doing it for
Enjoy.
me too in 6 months.
Right, right. No, for real. Yep.
uh, if people want to get in touch with you, how they go about doing that?
My Instagram is best. It's Tay underscore made, TAY_MADE. In my bio, I do have my email address for all bookings. It's bookingdjtaymade@gmail.com. And then I DJ every Friday at Debo's Friday nights until 1 a.m. I do brunch for District 78 every Sunday until 4 p.m., starting at noon, and then everything in between there. So
Where's District 78?
that is downtown on Adams. It's literally near Fort Field. You can walk. Usually people park there to walk to Fort Field.
I might have to come check that out.
Yeah, come check it out. It sucks having to work and park on game days though. Oh my
Oh,
gosh, it's the worst, but
yeah. Well, it's
it's
off
fun.
season now, so.
Yeah, it's fine right now. But when we were winning, oh man.
Where'd you get the name from?
So my name's Taylor. Obviously, that's where Tay came from. My middle name is Maud, which is spelled Maude. That's my grandmother's name.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No, that's like an old name, Maud.
That is an extremely old.
That is an extremely old name.
It used to be a
Super.
television character.
It did actually, yeah. It did.
Yeah,
I remember that.
the lady
Yep.
from the Golden Girls was Maud.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
I,
yep, so that's her name. And so so basically her brother used to, every time he would see me, my uncle, my great uncle, he would be like, "Hey, Taylor Maud, Taylor Maud." And then sometimes he'd say Taylor Made, and I liked it. And then that's just been my Instagram since Instagram was around. So I kept it, and then I liked it, and I like it. I feel like that's who I am.
that's pretty dope. Shout out to Grandma
I'm
too.
Taylor May. Shout out to Grandma. She lives in Battle Creek. She was the first African American woman to be the mayor out there. So shout
Really?
out to her on Women's National Month.
That's That's fucking dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Kellogg's is out in Battle Creek or started in
Yep.
Battle Creek.
Oh
So
yeah. Oh, my whole family used to work at Kellogg's.
yeah, the
That was the
cereal
main thing out
gods.
there. Yeah. You drive out there and instantly start smelling the cereal when they start. You knew when they were cooking it. It was crazy.
That's
It was
excellent.
crazy.
Never been to
Whole city smelled like syrup.
That's not a bad look though. You know,
Yeah.
it could be worse. I've been in
Oh
New
yeah,
York.
for sure. Oh
Whole city
yeah.
smells like ass and rats and roaches and
Okay.
cigarettes.
So I just went to New York for the first time, right? For the whole museum. I did not see any of that. And I wasn't looking for the rats, but I was looking to see what everybody says New York is. And I didn't see it. I saw some homeless people, but I didn't see any rats. I was kind of disappointed. I just wanted to see I wanted to see the real deal, like
You didn't go on
gritty
the
of
subway,
it.
did you?
No, no. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna tell you where I stayed. You're gonna be like, that's why.
yeah. You was in
I
Jersey somewhere.
I was in like the bougiest area ever.
Yeah,
I stayed at the financial district over there, so it was real like clean and nice and stuff.
yeah, man. And one of my boys stays in Long Island. Yeah,
Okay.
and he is Queens. He was born in the projects and grew up in the
Okay.
projects. So I just like had to fuck with him. The whole project stinks if you watch it.
The whole project.
Anyway,
Oh my gosh. I'm cracking up.
this has been a very enjoyable conversation.
Very, very much so. I appreciate you. I
And
do.
likewise, and if there is anything I can possibly do for you, please don't hesitate to let me know. And I got you.
Sure won't.
And hey, if Mikey fucks with you, I fuck with you, and I see why he does.
And vice versa, same.
So I definitely got to. I owe my granddaughters a lunch. So I'm gonna drive up there sometime this month and take my grandbabies out to lunch.
Okay.
Maybe we'll come check you out. Is it super loud?
Where?
The brunch.
At no, no, not at all.
Yeah, maybe we'll come check it out.
That'd actually be the perfect place. Yeah.
How expensive is it though? Because they kids, they don't. We only need
Just
$100 plates.
get them the chicken wings. They'll be all right.
Yeah,
That's about $16.
yeah, some nuggets and they
Yeah,
split
right,
them
right.
joints. We good.
Y'all get chicken and potatoes. I'm getting the other stuff.
Right, love my babies, but yeah, y'all
Yeah.
tolerant. Y'all don't. We ain't doing too
Oh
much.
yeah. Oh, those are the types of waste food. Okay.
Yeah.
You might need to take them to a Coney first and then come over there.
Last time I took my youngest grandbaby to the Coney, and
Uh-huh.
because I live in Cleveland now,
Okay.
so as soon as
I
I
was
come,
literally wondering where you. Okay, you're in Cleveland.
yeah, I know.
You like it?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're like, yeah, I know.
I've been here for a long time.
Okay.
But every time I come home, the first thing I do is stop at El George's.
Okay. Oh, that's the best. I love Eldridge. Yeah.
Oh, El George's is the
What do
best.
you get? Chicken
Oh,
pita?
oh no, pita.
They actually season their chicken.
No, man. I'm getting me a cheeseburger with chili
Okay.
fries and cheese.
Okay.
Squoze.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah.
want the real Coney. You give me the
Yes.
chili cheese fries.
Yes. Give me the
I feel
death
you.
box. And we
You want the
good.
heart attack box.
Pretty much, pretty much. Hey, I don't get it very often, but when I do, man, throw some chili cheese fries on my burger. Oh my God, make me want to drive home today.
That sounds good and crazy though. Okay.
Oh my
I'm
God,
hungry too.
I know, man, I'm hungry. Anyway, I'm gonna let you get out of here. I know you got shit to do. Thank you so much for dropping by.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me. I appreciate you. And I'll update you on the rest of my gigs and stuff, okay?
Yeah, please do that. Yeah, I'm gonna stop by and check you out,
Yeah,
and I
okay.
will not fuck with you. I promise.
You can bug me. I won't give you the death stare or anything. I promise.
Well, I appreciate that. On that note, I'm gonna let you go, and we out of here. Anything you want to say to the people before you leave?
Thank you guys for having me. Happy 313 Day, Women's International Month, and follow me on Instagram.
Dope. On that note, we out of here. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.
Peace. Oh, and I forgot. I do got 2 tomorrow. If you just bored and ain't got shit to do, check me out. Who do I got? Charles Murray at 5 o'clock and El Michelle at 7 o'clock. Y'all already know, man. This is Jobs. This has been another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio. Yo, and she was an absolute treat. And I don't think I've laughed that much in a long ass time. So shout out to DJ Tay Made. And happy 313 day. We out of here. Peace.